Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Before we proceed with our private conference, let's start with a prayer to be led by Ms. Kat.
Let's call it and pray. Father God, we gather here today under your care and protection. Thank you for your loving kindness that never fails us. We thank you for those with us, that you would guide our thoughts and actions to bring you glory. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you. So let's proceed with the acknowledgement of the presence of the attendees and confirm with prayer of honor.
For today's private conference, for the following attendees, we have Sir Orlando Barbero, our bank chairperson, Sir David Pidigan, our bank member for all types of procurement, Sir J.R.B. Parel, our bank member for all types of procurement. We have Ms. Diane Grace D. Galinato, our bank member alternate for goods and other related services. We have Sir Edwin C. Galinato Jr., representative from the DPWH, and we have our OIC head, Manuel Jones D. Javier, OIC head of procurement, Jones D. Javier. We have 4 bank members in attendance, therefore we have report.
Okay, considering that we are now in a forum, I will call this private conference to order. Again, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the private conference for the procurement of 11 infrastructure projects and 2 procurement of goods and services. Let's start with the procurement of goods and services. First, I will provide an overview of the contract to be bid. Contract ID number 23 GPA 0011. Contract name, additional electrical works and accessories for the energization of the installed 3-phase transformers of the old DPWH building. Contract location, DPWH-Abra, Rizal Street, Zone 7, Bangued, Abra. The scope of work, additional electrical works and accessories for the energization of the installed 3-phase transformers of the old DPWH building. Approved budget for the contract, 1,621,790 pesos. Source of fund, Ayaw 2023. Place of delivery at DPWH-Abra, Rizal Street, Zone 7, Bangued, Abra. The contract duration is 30 calendar days. Cost of bid documents is 5,000 pesos. And for the second project, then contract ID 23 GPA 0012, contract name, supply and delivery of various IT equipment. Contract location, DPWH-Abra, Rizal Street, Zone 7, Bangued, Abra. Scope of work, supply and delivery of various IT equipment. Approved budget for the contract, 6,575,000 pesos. Source of fund, Ayaw 2023. Place of delivery, DPWH-Abra, Rizal Street, Zone 7, Bangued, Abra. Contract duration 30 calendar days. Cost of bidding documents, ₱10,000. Okay, next agenda is the discussion of the bill of quantities and technical specification to be discussed by Ms. Diane.
Good afternoon everyone. Let me present to you the item description, specification of the 23 GPA 0011 additional electrical works and accessories for the energization of the installed 3-phase transformers of the old DPWH building. We have here 130 meters, 125 mm THHN, 1 piece of wire gutter, 10-inch depth by 12-inch width by 32-inch length, 30 pieces terminal lug for 125 mm cable wire, 1 set of ATS, 3 poles, 630 amperes, 3 pieces of 75 kVA cutout, 6 pieces of ECB NEMA 3R 40 amperes 3 pole, 1 pieces of ECB NEMA 3R 200 amperes 3 pole, 3 pieces current transformer, 3 pieces potential transformer for 75 kVA, 1 piece meter 3-phase class 20, 240 volts, 3 watts, Form 90s, electronic demand, KVR ARH. 1 piece meter base socket, class 200, 13 joules, KVA 2C. 20 meters, bare wire number 1. 1 piece anchor expanding 8,000 pounds 4-way galvanized steel. 4 pieces bolt thimble eye 5 by 8 inches angle type. 16 pieces bolt carriage. 3 pieces bolt double arming angle type. 6 pieces bolt double arming 8 inches by 22 inches. 2 pieces bolt oval eye. 1 piece bolt machine. 4 pieces bolt machine 8 inches by 14 inches. 1 piece bolt single offset 10 inches. 3 pieces brace angular 60 inches. 9 pieces clamp hotline number 2. 1 piece clamp anchor rod banding single eye. 2 pieces clamp guy straight 3 bolt heavy duty steel. 2 pieces clevis secondary swinging without spool. 210 meters conductor bear number 1. 12 pieces connector solderless copper. 1 piece connector ground rod. 2 pieces pin cross arm steel. 12 pieces insulator suspension 6 inches porcelain clevis type. 3 pieces 10 amperes. 6 pieces nut eye conventional. 1 piece pin pull top channel 1 inches, thread 20 inches long. 1 piece rack secondary 3 wire. 1 piece rod anchor threaded single eye. 1 piece rod ground steel galvanized. 42 pieces 13 by 16 inches diameter hole. 80 feet wire guy steel. 3 pieces PVC type 1 1/4. 2 pieces PVC adapter 1 1/4. 1 piece PVC short elbow 1 1/4. 10 rolls rubber tape. 10 rolls electrical tape. 150 meters wire 3.55 mm THHN copper coated. 3 pieces cross arm steel. 8 pieces receptacle 4x4. 24 pieces J box. 18 pieces ampo box. 50 pieces PVC pipe number 14, 200 pieces clamp number 14, 5 pieces weatherproof cover, 20 pieces molding 3/4, 5 pieces 9 knots lead, 20 set 2 gangs 0 set, and 10 rolls 2 mm THHN wire 150. That's all for the 23 GPA 0011. And for the 23 GPA Series 012, supply and delivery of various IT equipment. We have here 9 desktop computers, specialized software application use. We also have 6 desktop computer application use, 18 units of desktop computer admin use, and 3 sets of laptop computer application use, 1 laptop computer, 4 multifunctional inkjet printer for A3, 16 multifunctional inkjet printer A4, 4 smartphone, and 1 15.6 inches FHD 1080 portable laptop monitor. And here are the specification of each item For the specialized software application use, we have here the processor and chipset, Core i7 12 Gen, 8 cores and 64-bit or its equivalent. Internal memory should be 32 GB DDR4, storage 1 TB, 7200 RPM, display and graphics 23-inch to 24-inch diagonal full high definition, widescreen or wide viewing angle LED display. Audio, integrated sound card with internal external speaker. expansion slot, 4 slots on board, at least 1 PCI Express slot. Network interface, integrated gigabit Ethernet. Casing, 2 external drive bays. And for each software, operating system, license, OEM, Windows 11, professional 64-bit with media installer must be activated with Microsoft prior to delivery. Recovery media, all drivers and utilities must be stored in any electronic storage media. It must be properly labeled and virus-free. Office software, Microsoft Office Standard, latest version, under Cloud Solution Provider, CSP agreement. For the accessories, we have keyboard, mouse, webcam, should be 2 MPF HD, headset with microphone, 1 meter cable length, power supply, manufacturer standard, cable and connectors, all necessary cables and connector, patch cord. For the specialized software application use, regulatory, Energy Star certified with Energy Star stamp. For desktop computers that do not carry on Energy Star label, an appropriate means of proof of energy consumption level shall be submitted, such as a technical dishware of the manufacturer or a test report from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with these requirements. Technical support, the local technical support shall include telephone and email 8 hours per day, 8 to 5, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday for problem solution. Support shall have a response time of next business days. Next, for application use, main equipment components for the computer, we have the processor and chipset, internal memory, 16 GB, storage, 1 TB, display and graphic, 21-inch diagonal full high definition, audio integrated sound card with internal external speaker, expansion latch should be 4 slots on board, network interface, integrated gigabit Ethernet, casing, 2 external drivers. For the software, operating system, recovery media, and office software. Accessories, we have your keyboard, mouse, webcam, 2 MPF HD, headset, 1 meter cable length, power supply, cables and connectors. For application use, regulatory, Energy Star certified with Energy Star stamp. For desktop computers that do not carry an Energy Star label, an appropriate means of proof of energy consumption level shall be submitted, such as technical of the manufacturer or a test report from a recognized body to demonstrate compliance with this requirement. Technical support, the local technical support shall include telephone and email 8 hours per day, 8 to 5, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday for problem resolution. Support shall have a response time of next business day. For the administrative use, computer, processor and chipset, internal memory 8 GB, storage 1 TB, display and graphics 21-inch diagonal for high definition, audio, expansion slot, network interface and casing, external drive base. For the software, operating system, recovery media, office software. For the accessories, keyboard, mouse, webcam, 2 MPF HD, headset, 1 meter cable length, power supply, cables and connectors. For the administrative use, regulatory, Energy Star certified with Energy Star stamp, documentation and media, all equipment shall be supplied with the standard manufacturer documentation on any electric storage media and hard copy version where available. Technical support, the local technical support shall include telephone and email 8 hours per day, 8 to 5 p.m., 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. For the UPS 650 VA for workstation, power rating 650 VA, outlets to power output, feature built-in automatic voltage regulator, accessories, cables, and connectors. Laptop computer for application use, processor and chipset, Core i7, internal memory 16 GB, storage 512 GB, display and graphics 14 inches diagonal full high definition LED, webcam, integrated widescreen HD, network interface, Bluetooth and wireless LAN, weight not more than 1.9 kg or 4.2 pounds. Software operating system, license OEM Windows 11, recovery media, all drivers and utilities must be stored in any electric storage media. It must be properly labeled and virus-free. Office software, Microsoft Office Standard, latest version. For the accessories, mouse, optical with mouse pad, carry case, manufacturer standard, cable adapter, headset, 1 meter cable length. For the laptop computer for application use, documentation and media, all equipment shall be supplied with standard manufacturer documentation. Technical support, the local technical support shall include telephone and email, 8 hours per day, 8 to 5, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. For the smartphone, operating system should Android OS, iOS, latest version. Processor, octa-core, memory, 6 GB, RAM, internal storage, 128 GB, display, LCD multi-touchscreen, 6 inches Corning Gorilla Glass 5, camera, 12 MP for the rear, front with geotagging feature, connectivity, 2, 3, 4, 5 NGs network, Wi-Fi, GPS, and Bluetooth, sensors, compass, magnetometer, proximity accelerometer, interface, charge port, nano SIM card slot. For the accessories, cables, and connectors. Multifunction inkjet printer A4, print technology inkjet, print speed 22 ppm, print quality 600 by 600 dpi, copy speed 6 cpm or ISO 5.5 IPM, scan resolution 1200 dpi, scan feature multi-sheet scan to single PDF file, scan type flatbed and ADF, duty cycle 5,000 pages per month, ink system original or built-in, network interface fast Ethernet, I/O ports USB 2.0, software supported OS Windows 11, 10, 8.1, accessories, ink tank, cables, and connectors. Multifunction inkjet printer for A4. For daily document printing, copying, and scanning, warranty and maintenance, the supplier is required to provide a 1-year warranty for parts and on-site labor from the date of inspection and acceptance report. Technical support, the local technical support through telephone and email, 8 hours per day, 8 to 5, 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. For the multifunction inkjet printer A3, print technology inkjet, print speed 32 ppm, print quality 4800 by 1200 dpi, copy speed is 30 cpm or ISO 11 IPM, scan resolution 1200 dpi, network interface fast Ethernet I/O ports USB 2.0. For the software supported OS Windows 11, 10, 8.1, drivers, original Cedar DVD copy, accessories, ink tank, cables, and wires. And for the warranty and maintenance, the supplier is required to provide a 1-year warranty for parts and on-site labor from the date of inspection and acceptance of report. Technical support, the local technical support through telephone and email, 8 hours per day, 5 days a week for problem solution. Okay, that's all for the technical specification of project 23 GPA Solution of Cloud, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Yan. Next, item on engineer Brgy to discuss the eligibility requirements, technical and financial components of the contract to be bid, a schedule of procurement of activities, and any other relevant documentation needed in the preparation for submitting bids.
Okay, we have here the procurement of goods and services. So bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representative using the forms specified in the bidding documents in 2 separate sealed bid envelopes or 2 password-protected bidding documents in compressed archive folders in case of electronic bid submission, and which shall be submitted simultaneously. The first shall contain the technical component of the bid, including the eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of the revised IRR, and the second shall contain the financial component of the bid. So the first envelope shall contain the following technical information or documents. We have here the PhilDep certificate of registration and membership in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the revised IRR. Next is the registration certificate from SEC. Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship or CDA for cooperatives. Then we have the mayor or business permit. Then we have the tax clearance per Executive Order 398 series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Then we have also the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. The statement of the bidder's single largest completed contracts or the SLCC. Then we have the bid security in the prescribed form. Then we have the technical specification, which may include production or delivery schedule, manpower requirements, and or after sales service or parts if applicable. Then we have the omnibus sworn statement in accordance with section 25.3 of the revised IRR, the NFCC computation, the JVA or the duly notarized statement in accordance with section 23.1B of the revised IRR if applicable. Then we have the second envelope shall contain the financial information or documents. First is the duly signed and accomplished financial bid form and the duly signed and accomplished price schedules. So notwithstanding the eligibility of a bidder, the procuring entity concerned reserves the right to review the qualifications of the bidder at any stage of the procurement process if the procuring entity has reasonable grounds to believe that a misrepresentation has been made by the said bidder or that there has been a change in the bidder's capability to undertake the project from the time it submitted its eligibility requirement. Should such review uncover any misrepresentation made in the eligibility requirements, statements or documents, or any changes in the situation of the bidder which will affect the capability of the bidder to undertake the project so that it fails the eligibility criteria, the procuring entity shall consider the said bidder as ineligible and shall disqualify it from obtaining an award or contract in accordance with Rules 21, 22, and 23 of the revised IRR. And with the timeline with this procurement of goods and services, so a complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on May 8 to May 28, 2024 at the Office of the Procurement Unit and upon payment of applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the DPWH. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the PhilJeps and DPWH website www.dpwh.gov.ph, provided that the bidder shall pay the non-refundable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. Bids must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat through manual submission or at electronic bids, Abra@dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before 10 a.m. on May 28, 2024. Late bids shall not be accepted. Only authorized liaison officer with the presentation of his or her ID duly issued by its company and special power of attorney shall be allowed to submit or drop bidding documents. Bid opening shall be at 2:00 p.m. on May 28, 2024 at the conference room of the procurement unit. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in implementing rules and regulations of Republic Act 9184, otherwise known as the Government Procurement Reform Act. The Bank of the DPWH-Abra reserves the right to reject any and all bids declared a failure of bidding or not award the contract at any time prior to the contract award in accordance with Section 35.6 and 41 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. Interested bidders may obtain further information from the Office of the Procurement Unit, Department of Public Works and Highways, Abra District Engineering Office, Rizal Street, Zone 7, Bangued. We have done with the timeline and the procurement of goods and services.
Okay, that concludes our debate conference for the procurement of goods and services. Moving on to the next procurement activity, the pre-bid conference for the procurement of 11 infrastructure projects. Okay, I will provide an overview of the project to be bids. Number one, first project, replacement of permanent weak Bridges-Alinaya Bridge B02224 LZ along Abra-Ilocos Road, Pidigan, Abra. Contract ID number 24PH0035, location Pidigan, Abra. Scope of work, replacement of permanent weak bridges. Ang Approved budget for the contract, 57,899,949 pesos and 4 centavos. Contract duration, 246 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with and classified by the Philippine Construction Accreditation Board with pickup license category of size range medium A, license category B. Cost of bidding documents is 50,000 pesos. Next project, contract ID number 24PA0107, name of contract, Rehabilitation of La Paz Water System. Location, Barangay Poblacion-Basbasa. Scope of works, Rehabilitation of water system. Approved budget for the contract, 48,249,776 pesos and 97 centavos. Approved budget for the contract, 48,249,776 pesos and 97 centavos. Contract duration, 187 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with pickup license category of size range medium A, license category B. Cost of bidding documents, 25,000 pesos. Next project, contract ID number 24PA0111. Sustainable infrastructure projects alleviating gaps, access roads, and all bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Poblacion-Basbasa. Contract ID number 24PA0111. Location, Tayum, Abra. Scope of work, construction of roads. Approved budget for the contract, 67,549,533 pesos and 93 centavos. Contract duration, 193 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with pickup license category of size range medium A, license category B. Cost of bid docs, 50,000 pesos. Next, 24PA0117. Concreting of Sitio, Talinaoen, Barangay Bulbulala, FMR. Location, Barangay Bulbulala, Abra. Concreting of 1 lane kilometer of road. Approved budget for the contract, 14,924,366 pesos and 2 centavos. Contract duration, 71 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with pickup license category of size range small B, license category C and B. Cost of bid docs, 25,000 pesos. Next, 24PA0122, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, or SIPAG, access roads and all bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road approaches of Otip Bridge along Abra Road. Location, Mayabo, Poblacion, Tubu, Abra. Scope of works for this project covers the construction of the steel bridge and road approaches with side works. Approved budget for the contract, 192,999,973 pesos and 54 centavos. Contract duration, 349 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with pickup license category of size range medium B, license category A. Bid docs cost 50,000 pesos. Next, 24PA0127. Construction of missing links, new roads, Bisao, Tubo, via Tambuan Road, Abra. Location, Abra. Scope of works, completing of 7.040 lane kilometer of road. ABC, 144,749,980 pesos and 89 centavos. Contract duration, 200 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with pickup license category size range medium A, license category B. Cost of bidding documents, 50,000 pesos. Next, 24 PA 0128. Concreting of Barangay Tabyog FMR. Location, Barangay Tabyog, Bukay Abra. Scope of works. Concreting of 4-lane kilometer of road. ABC, 29 million. Excuse. 849,855 pesos and 67 centavos. What duration was 66 calendar days. Prospective bidders should be registered with pickup license category of size range small B, license category C and D. Cost of bid docs, 85,000 pesos. And the next, we continued by Engineer Brgy.
Yes, we have here the next project to be bid and to be reviewed. Rehabilitation of Bangued Road, Bangued Abra, with contract ID number 24PA0141, location Bangued Abra. Scope of work is rehabilitation of work. Then we have the approved budget for the contract is 144,749,447 pesos and 59 centavos, with a contract duration of 200 calendar days. Then the prospective bidder should have a pickup license category of size range medium A, license category B, with the cost of bidding documents of 50,000 pesos. Then we have also the next project, construction of Sidungan Tayum Road, La Paz section, La Paz Abra, with a contract ID number 24PA0142, location La Paz Abra, and the scope of works, construction of 6-lane kilometer road with an approved budget for the contract of 144,749,833 pesos and with 200 calendar days contract duration. So with pickup license category of size range medium A, license category B, and with the cost of bidding documents is 50,000. Then we have the next one is construction of Bukal Golon Road, Danglas Abra, with contract ID 24PA0143, location Danglas Abra, scope of works completing of 5.87 linear meter road. Then we have the approved budget for the contract 144,749,278 pesos and 38 centavos, with a contract duration of 200 calendar days. And we have the pickup license category, size range medium A, license category B, and with the cost of bidding documents of 50,000 pesos. Then we have the last project is construction of missing links or new roads, Abra-Cervantes Road, Junction Dilong Palting section, Tubo Abra, with a contract ID number 24PA0144. Location, Abra-Cervantes Road, Junction Dilong Palting section, Tubo Abra, with a scope of work of concreting of 7.2 lane kilometer road, with a approved budget for the contract of 144,749,904 pesos and 47 centavos, with a contract duration of 200 calendar days. So the pickup license category of size range medium A and license category B, with the bidding documents, cost of bidding documents of 50,000 pesos.
Engineer Brgy will continue to discuss the eligibility requirements, technical and financial components of the contract to be bid, schedule of procurements of activities, and any relevant documentation needed in the preparation of submitting bids.
We have here the procurement of infrastructure projects. We have the bidders shall submit their bids through their duly authorized representative using the forms specified in the bidding documents in 2 separate sealed bid envelopes or 2 password-protected bidding documents in compressed archive folders in case of electronic bid submission, and which shall be submitted simultaneously. The first shall contain the technical component of the bid, including the eligibility requirements under Section 23.1 of the revised IRR, and the second shall contain the financial component of the bid. So the first envelope shall contain the following technical information or documents. We have here the PhilHealth Certificate of Registration and Membership in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the revised IRR, Next is the registration certificate from SET, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship or CDA for cooperatives. We have the mayor's or business permit, the tax clearance per Executive Order 398 Series of 2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. Then the statement of all ongoing government and private contracts. We have also the statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, the pickup license and the registration. We have the bid security in the prescribed form. Then we have the project requirements, which shall include the following: organizational chart for the contract to be bid, the list of contractors, personnel, the project manager, project engineer, materials engineer, and foreman to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. Then we have the list of contractors' major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements, supported by the proof of ownership or certificate of the availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project as the case may be. We have also the omnibus source statement in accordance with section 25.3 of the revised IRR. We have the NFCC computation, the audited financial statement, the JVA or the duly notarized statement in accordance with section 23.1B of the revised IRR if applicable. Then the second envelope shall contain the financial information or documents, the financial bid form, the bid prices and the bill of quantities, detailed estimates including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in the coming up with the bid, and the cash flow by quarter. So notwithstanding the eligibility of a bidder, the procuring entity concerned reserves the right to review the qualifications of the bidder at any stage of the procurement process if the procuring entity has reasonable grounds to be believed that a misrepresentation has been made by the said bidder, or that there has been a change in the bidder's capability to undertake the project from the time it submitted its eligibility requirement. Should such review uncover the misrepresentation made in the eligibility requirements, statements or documents, or any changes in the eligibility requirement situation of the bidder, which will affect the capability of the bidder to undertake the project so that it fails eligibility criteria, the procuring entity shall consider the said bidder as ineligible and shall disqualify it from obtaining an award or contract in accordance with Rules 21, 22, and 23 of the revised IRR. We have also the timeline, procurement timeline of these civil works projects. So a complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by interested bidders on May 8 to May 28, 2024 at the Office of the Procurement Unit and upon payment, if of applicable, fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the DPWH. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the PhilJeps and DPWH website, www.dpwh.gov.ph, provided that the bidder shall pay the non-refundable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. Bids must be duly received by the Box Secretariat through manual submission or at electronic bids at abra@dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on or before 10 a.m. on May 28, 2024. So late bids shall not be accepted. Only authorized liaison officer with the presentation of his or her ID duly issued by its company and special power of attorney shall be allowed to submit or drop bidding documents. So bid opening shall be at 2:00 p.m. on May 28, 2024 at the conference room of the procurement unit. Bidding will be conducted through open competitive bidding procedures using a non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in implementing rules and regulation of the Republic Act 9184, otherwise known as the Government Procurement Reform Act. So the back of the DPWH-Abra DEO reserves the right to reject any and all bids declared a failure of bidding or not award a contract at any time prior to the contract award in accordance with section 35.6 and 41 of the revised 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. So interested bidders may obtain further information from the Office of the Procurement Unit, Department of Public Works and Highways, Abra District Engineering Office, Rizal Street, Zone 7, Bangued, Abra. We have that, sir, with the procurement timeline and the eligibility requirements.
Okay, that concludes our procurement activities for this afternoon. Back Secretariat, are there any matters to be discussed?
This is an announcement regarding our next private schedule. It's going to be on May 22 at 10 o'clock in the morning. We have one project under goods and other related services, 23 GPA 0013, and we also have one contract scheduled for private, which is a civil works project, 24 PA 0139, a total of 2 projects. Next week.
Okay, there will be no other matters to discuss. Thank you for your presence. Now, this private conference is now adjourned.